Hey everyone! So Kandinsky's book is going really well in all three languages. I'm doing French, Russian, and English. And today I wanted to talk to you about going inward. And it's amazing how many art critics are out there and they're feeding on the fact that we're so well educated and we need to grasp information, and whatever was proved yesterday is disproved today, and then there are more and more theories coming on, and art becomes more and more difficult to comprehend. Contemporary art, I have a hard time going to contemporary museums because I find that there's really nothing to look at. It doesn't excite me in any way unless I go and actually read that big old label. But what's interesting is that when artists actually go higher, or people in general, scientists go higher, physicists are really looking into kind of non-matter and more difficult concepts, especially in times like today when everything is just in flux and unclear in terms of finances, life, moral support for each other. They tend to look towards cultures that are the opposite of us, that are primitive. So, hence that fascination by Picasso of masks from Africa, or Gauguin going to Tahiti to look for inspiration there. And an artist like Marina Abramovic was somebody who was very inspiring to me, and she's the one that I immediately thought of because in an amazing book of hers, an autobiography, she talks about a life-altering experience where she traveled to Australia and she spent 3 or 4 months living with Aboriginals in the middle of the desert, and it almost seemed like their lives were full of nothing happening. And it was so hot that it was really tough to do anything. But the most amazing experience she said she had, and this is how she came up with her most famous performance act that was very, very popular in New York, was her sitting down in a circle with a lot of Aboriginals for hours at a time and learning how to go inward and really read each other from the perspective of intuition, of feeling each other's energies, of really speaking non-verbally. And I think now is that time when we really should be going inward for some inner truths, for finding out who we really are and what's important to us, and prioritize what comes first, what comes second, what comes third. So I have been taking this opportunity to meditate, to write, to reflect, to really figure out what is important to me, and I'd love for you to share anything that has come up for you, and hope you do also take this time to go inward.